On today's spooky spot, we're going to be having a look at the General Mills 2011, the Boo Berry cereal. Artificial blueberry flavored frosted cereal with spooky fun marshmallows. Continuing along what I hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully is going to be an ongoing tradition that every October this guy is going to review the General Mills monster cereals. Judging by when you're watching this video, I have already uploaded the Count Chocula. While the cereal itself, I'm not personally a fan of chocolate cereal. I could take it or leave it. That's how I am. While I didn't really enjoy the Count Chocula as much as maybe necessarily the Boo Berry and Frankenberry, it was still pretty cool that I was able to review it. And definitely was looking forward to reviewing the Boo Berry as well, which I gotta point out, you look up in the top hand corner there. Let's zoom in. I'm sure you guys can see it anyways, but you know what? Let's zoom in anyways. Let's just zoom in. Up at the top there, you've got yourself a castle. You've also got yourself a little road, a little pathway. Looks very similar, if you ask me, to the same castle and pathway that was in the Count Chocula cereal. Perhaps they've just used the exact same image and they've just changed the coloring. Anyways, the front of the package. I'm kind of excited doing these too because who knows? Who knows? I'm even trying to picture in my head right now what the 2012 Boo Berry is going to look like. Maybe it's going to look very similar to this. Maybe next year's Boo Berry is going to have a mustache. Not as scary, a ghost with a mustache, but you never know. You never know. But on the front, we've got Boo Berry. He's wearing a hat. He's wearing a hat. And on the side, let your spoon disappear into an unbelievable... Oh, Spot should totally use that this year. Unbelievable. Delicious bowl of berry flavored, I'll totally use it next year, you guys won't remember. Of berry flavored frosted cereal with ghostly marshmallows. On the back, now I'm not going to do this time around because I totally botched it the first time I shot this review when I did the Count Chocula. Apparently Spot has the inability to read and follow apparently comic panels. As you see though, it is the exact same Monster Cereal Showdown as it was with the Count Chocula. Really, the one thing that's missing, and the one thing would have been nice, and really the one thing that most cereals nowadays don't have, is prizes. I would love to get a little prize inside of here. I don't know really what kind of prizes we get nowadays. At one point they went with this really dumb idea of prizes where they put in software. Remember that? When there was a CD on the front? Really? We need CDs on the... Yeah, okay, it's a game, whatever it is, who cares? But boy, oh boy, gone are the days of wacky wall walkers that walk down the wall. You know what I'm talking about if you're my age. And I remember Captain Crunch had the little soggies. They had the little hand-throwing... I'm describing this poorly, I know. But basically it was just a long, like, stretch hand, except it was a soggy and it stuck onto things. A soggy? You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Look it up. Captain Crunch, soggies. There is such a thing. Anyways, what we're going to do is I'm going to get this reviewed. That's my job after all. I don't really... It's not really a job. I guess it is somewhat of a job. I'm going to get myself a bowl right there. And I'm going to get this opened up. You guys just talk amongst yourselves. What was that thing anyways? Oh, ooh, unbelievable. Yeah, I totally got to use that next year. You watch, someone other reviewer is going to totally call his stuff next year unbelievable. Lazy Kid, I'm looking in your direction. Could maybe be the Review Revolution. Could even be the Evil Professor. I don't know. I'm throwing out names, all the while trying to open up this bag of cereal. And it's extremely... Ooh, that smells nice. Hello, cereal box is back in the camera. Let's pour ourselves off some here. Not too much. Certainly for a review, I don't need to pour an entire bowl of cereal. But inside, you've got the same fare as what you would with a normal Count Chocula. There we go. We've got ourselves little whole grain ghosts. Let me grab one there for you. Right there. See? It's a whole grain Ghost. Spot really, don't be picking at your food. We've also got ourselves a Ghost. It's not really a ghost. It kind of looks like a blob. It's just like, it's the leftovers of Lucky Charms. They just couldn't do anything else with these shapes, so they threw it into Boo Berry. It also looks like we've got ourselves a blob. A blob and a skinnier blob. Ghostly marshmallows. I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say ghostly. But one thing is very apparent. It is, let me pull this off camera here. It's that delicious, artificially blueberry smelling cereal. Brings me back. Speaking of smelling, I'm just going to smell my milk, make sure it's still good. Ooh, that would be a fright that I don't think none of us would appreciate, especially this guy. Gonna pour ourselves some milk. It's milk as well. Last time I shot this review, I know I mentioned I'm bringing up stories I've already mentioned before, but I know last time 2009 when I shot the review of this cereal before, I was using, I think, rice milk. I've decided to go back to regular milk. I don't know. I miss the milk. I miss the moo milk. Anyways, we got ourselves some whole grain cereal. We also got ourselves some marshmallows, and already, you can't tell that, but already my milk is changing color. It's going a kind of a purplish blue color. Now, the kid in me would scoop up as much marshmallows as I can in one bite to, I guess, to spread out the taste of the whole grain. Because yeah, the whole grain cereal was alright, but I mean, every kid growing up, or sometimes what you would do is you'd eat as much whole grains as you could until you got more of a, I don't know, 2/3 of the bowl as marshmallows, and then it was Christmas morning. Speaking of Christmas morning, I'm going to give this a try. The Boo Berry, now this is the Boo Berry 2011. I'm going to give this a try. Quite good. Definitely, if you ask me, better than Count Chocula. My camera just unfocused for a second. It could have been a ghost. It's definitely better than Count Chocula. It's very sweet though. It's very artificial tasting, but it's got that kind of that blueberry taste to it. Definitely not bad. I still think my favorite though is Frankenberry. Oh, and it's next. I can't wait to shoot that review next. In the meantime, I will wrap this up here. Add it to the time capsule, my friends, the 2011 General Mills Monster Cereal. Today's spooky spot, we were looking at the Boo Berry. Very good, very sweet. Still not as good as Frankenberry. Frankenberry is still right at the top. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more spooky spots. There is more to come. 2 days left and we still got more spot. Really? Yes, there is still more on the way. If you've gotten really tired of spooky spots, don't worry, 2 days, it's going to be over. If you are still longing for more, more is what you are going to get. You ask, I give. You're welcome. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Woo!